Over this weekend, I have asked as many people as I could if they've heard of the Snoopers Charter. Not one of them had. Yet just have a look how this could affect our lives. Look at this headline. Town halls join a rush to use Snoopers Charter. It goes on. Council staff, health and safety inspectors and even Royal Mail want to harness the government's proposed Snoopers Charter to monitor private emails, telephone records and internet use. It had been thought that only police intelligence agencies and the taxman will be able to use the Communications Data Act, which will also allow scrutiny of social network sites, including Twitter and Facebook. But dozens of public sector organisations have applied to use the powers. They include 9 Whitehall departments, NHS Trust, the Environment Agency, the Charity Commission and the Pensions Regulator. Theresa May, the Home Secretary, has argued that the legislation is vital to combat terrorism and other serious offences. Now, this is happening in the UK. It's not happening under Kim Jong-un in North Korea. It's happening in the UK. Why do we allow such bollocks legislation to pass without a whisper, without an uproar, without anything? We're told they need this to stop terrorism and serious crime. Well, if they want to stop terrorism, why don't they start by stopping funding and arming Al-Qaeda in Syria? They've already funded, supported and successfully installed Al-Qaeda in Libya, and now they're trying to do exactly the same thing in Syria. Well, if they want to go after serious crime, look no further than the banks. They have repeatedly committed serious crime, but yet nobody is prosecuted despite the amount of money it's cost you and I. That should keep those idiots busy for a while, just looking into those two groups. We shouldn't be using the Snoopers Charter to go after Mrs. Miggins, who lives at number 20, because she complained to the council about something. But that's what will happen with the Snoopers Charter. You'll get a load of jobs worth who'll hold a grudge and snoop on everybody because they can. Real crime gets ignored because it's government sponsored most of the time, and more petty issues will get people snooping on us. MI5 are also going to install black boxes to monitor all internet traffic in the UK. Again, this is to help crack down on terrorists. You have to laugh, don't you? What a complete bullshit excuse. I could help MI5 find the terrorists. I'll point them in the direction of known terrorists who are murdering people every day. What about Tony Blair? How many did he kill in Iraq? What about Cameron? How many in Libya? What about Obama killing children every day with his drone strikes? We're so comfortable and decadent as a nation that we allow local governments, the Charity Commission, the NHS and other government departments to monitor our private emails, text messages and phone calls. Seriously? And most people don't care about this. They're using this as an excuse to catch terrorists. MI5 know who the terrorists are and where they are. For the most part, they've been training them. This is an excuse to monitor average Joe for 2 reasons. The first, you get lung cancer, you require treatment. The NHS then research you and search into all your private emails, telephone calls and text messages. They find out you smoke 40 fags a day when you only told your doctor that you smoked 10. Treatment denied. You apply for car insurance. They research you and they discover that you've been emailing friends that said you were speeding and having fun with your car. Your insurance premium goes through the roof. This is where this road leads. The second reason is that there are elements of the government and above that are shit scared of people knowing the truth and finding out exactly what is going on, and the population finally adding 2 and 2 and coming up with 4 instead of 64,000 stroke whatever Osborne says. This way they can demonise anybody at an early stage as a so-called terrorist or some tinfoil hat wearer, because they can say they've seen it in their emails. We are so blind as a nation. We can't seem to see what is right in front of our faces. It's so sad, but yet it's also so scary. This Snoopers Charter is way beyond Orwellian. It should be stopped in the way of a massive protest in London with a massive written campaign to our MPs. But you and I know that's not going to happen. will deny that this is happening, claim that the people who say that this is going on are just conspiracy theories so that you can carry on with your little life and nothing disrupts it. Then one day you'll wake up and realise that King Jong-un is now your leader. Wake up, people. Tyranny is creeping up around us, slowly but surely.